So I apologize for not having a video up the last few days and whatnot. I just haven't really been in the mood to making videos, and I've been playing a lot of games with friends and whatnot. I probably could have made videos out of the time I spent from that, but yeah, and also this took me a couple days because I was busy doing other things, but here it is. You know how it is, starting off with my man's lore. Cho'gath is one of the void-born creatures from the void. There's nothing really special about him. Um, he just eats other creatures, so he grows in size. And yeah, that's about it. There's nothing really special about Cho'gath. Alright, so starting off with Cho'gath's passive is Carnivore. Whenever he kills an enemy, or actually even destroys a structure, matter of fact, he heals and gets a little bit of mana back. This ability really isn't that strong, but early game it's really noticeable, and it's a good way to get mana back for free if you're just killing minions or jungle monsters. Right, then now we have his Q, which you press your Q, and then after more or less 2/3 of a second delay, there's a rupture in the ground that knocks out the enemies in the radius, and it slows them for 60% after a second and a half after they are back on the ground. And this ability has 100% AP scaling, so if you're going AP Cho'gath, this is the ability you're going to notice doing the most damage. Alright, now with Cho'gath's W, you basically scream at them. It says that you roar, but I would like to think otherwise. And it allows you to silence champions within the cone. And every rank that you upgrade this ability, it gains 0.1 more seconds of silence, upwards of 2 seconds at max rank. Alright, now with Cho'gath's E, it makes it so that his next 3 auto attacks of the next 6 seconds have a little bit of bonus range, and after attacking, it sends out a volley of spikes in a line past the target that apply a slow and does scaling damage per their maximum HP. This ability has some AP scaling, but most of it comes from your HP and per feast stack, and feast is your ultimate, which we will get to now. Alright, now it's time for Cho'gath's ultimate, as I just mentioned. This is everything he is renowned for. So, at the first rank of it, every stack you obtain is worth 80 HP, then 120, then 160, and also each rank of Devour, you grow bigger based on your stacks, but you need stacks to get more HP and more size. And this ability does an insane amount of true damage and scales with 50% of your AP and also 10% of your additional health. So this ability can be used by Cho'gath tanks or Cho'gath AP, and that's why he's a fun character. Alright, now for the order of skills I would max his abilities in. I would go Q first, then E, then W, because Q scales really well, because it's 100% AP, which, pretty good. And it's also an AoE ability, so it's a great one to get up first, because every time you upgrade it, it's way more noticeable than the other upgrades. And then I would go E, because your auto attacks, by the time you start upgrading your E, you should have at least a few stacks of Feast, so that means that it's going to be doing a lot of extra damage because of that. And then the W is only good for the silence duration, which, if you need silence duration, then max that second. Alright, now it's time for his runes. So I've experimented with a decent number of runes like Dark Harvest or like Electrocute, but the one I always come back to is just Grasp of the Undying, because when you knock someone in the air, you have a second to get to them and then smack them, which then procs Grasp of the Undying and heals you and does magic damage based on your own HP, which, as you can guess, will be pretty high. And also Ultimate Hunter is required, so you can go on frenzies of just eating the enemies as often as you can. So I apologize for not having a video up the last few days and whatnot. I just haven't really been in the mood to making videos, and I've been playing a lot of games with friends and whatnot. I probably could have made videos out of the time I spent from that, but yeah, and also this took me a couple days because I was busy doing other things, but here it is. Alright, and thank you for watching today's little how-to, Once again, I apologize for not having a video up, like, basically all week. But yeah, I also have school starting up next week, so that's going to be an experience. Trying to keep up with making videos here and there, and also, not failing school. But nonetheless, thank you for watching. Like and comment, all that business, and enjoy yourself.